Hi, you guys. Welcome to the Get It Done podcast with Erin. The podcast where I talk to business owners about their businesses, allowing them to share what it is that they are doing, that they have been doing, and how they got to where they are today. Um, so what I do is I basically talk to business owners that I have never met before for the most part. I talk to business owners that I've never met before. I don't know anything about their business. And we just talk. We just talk and have a open conversation. So today we have Ricky's schedule. I will add her to the stage. Hi, Ricky.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'll just let you go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know about your business.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ricky. I'm the owner and founder of Mind Body Skincare.
Yay.
We are a skincare company. I'm gonna adjust just a little bit here. We are a skincare company and esthetician's room,
Nice.
and I create my own products and use them in facials, body treatments, and prep for makeup, just everything skincare.
Nice. We love skincare over here.
Awesome.
How long have you been an esthetician?
About, well, about 2 years now.
Oh, nice. And do you absolutely love it?
I do.
Yeah.
I
So
was a makeup artist for 15 years before becoming an esthetician. And so I've always loved skin and just working with people one on one. It's great.
so what made you go to esthetician school?
Well, I had been in LA for about 10 years.
Nice.
I was a makeup artist in the film industry, and the 12-hour days were getting long for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
And
sure.
so I decided that I wanted something a little bit still hands-on, still very one-on-one with clients, with just people, but with shorter hours.
Yeah.
And so, since I had been a makeup artist for so long and I had always been very interested in skin, I decided to get my esthetician's license.
Nice. And did you enjoy school? Because I get mixed. Well, most people absolutely hated school. I enjoyed it.
Um, I had an interesting experience with school.
Okay.
I started school in January of 2020. So, 2 months into my schooling in LA, everything shut down. So
January. Oh, okay. So I started uh December 2019.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we have similar stories, I'm guessing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Did you finish online or did you, stop and start again?
So I literally had like 3 or 4 days left.
Oh,
And then
no.
yeah, then boom, they shut everything down. But that last day, I had everything done. All I needed was my hours. So I just
Okay.
turned in everything. And then the instructor, she made sure everything was turned into the office. A couple weeks prior to that, everything just fell into place. But a couple weeks prior to that, I had paid for state board and everything. Um they shut everything down, and then eventually they end up going on to Zoom,
Mhm.
and I just needed the hour, so I just had to
Yeah.
sit there for a couple days. And then once that was done, I turned in the time, and then once they board opened back up, they mailed me my test date, and I went and tested. Yeah, so it kind of
Yeah.
like just fell into place. It gave me extra time to study for state board,
Mhm.
which I didn't do, but
But you could've.
huh?
You could've.
Yeah, I could have. It gave me time, but it was the fact that or the I'm surprised that I passed because I didn't really study much.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
it just gave me time to prepare just overall like the time that we were off for COVID, it just gave me time to prepare, to focus on product, to figure out how things will go. So it worked out in my favor, I would
Oh,
say.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
When so I had quite a bit left when classes stopped. So I decided to cut my time at that school. I should go back a couple chapters. I had been in California still. I was
So did you go to school here?
I went to school in California for a
Wait,
couple
where are you
months.
now? I'm
I'm
sorry.
in St. Louis.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, why she keep saying in California? I thought you were here.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I
Sorry.
left about 3 years ago in May of 2020.
Okay.
So that's closer to 4 years ago now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and so I moved back to be closer to family, the usual reasons. And so I decided while everything was shut down to start taking classes through the School of Natural Skincare, which is an online school for producing product.
Nice.
So that's how I learned to make my own product. And then when everything opened back up, I finished my hours and got my esthetician's license in Missouri.
Nice. Nice. And then so when you were in school, were you part-time?
Uh,
Uh-oh, I
I
think
was full
we're
time.
Oh,
Oh, you're
okay.
freezing. There we go.
That's what I was like, uh-oh, I think we're freezing. Okay. And then how much longer did you have left? Because I was
Well,
done
because it was in a different state, I did have to,
do
I
extra.
think, like 300 hours carried over or something.
Oh,
Um, 150 to 300. I don't really remember.
is it the same? Do they have, is it 600 hours?
Um, it's either 600 or 750. I don't remember which.
Okay. It's been so long, girl.
I know. So much has happened since then.
Yes, and when people ask like how long I've been like in the game, and I'm just like, I cannot believe like the time is just gone so fast. Like I can't believe that this is year 4. Like next year I'm
Mhm.
gonna be saying 5 years. That sounds crazy. Like
Yeah.
time is just flying. So what is your absolute, this is gonna be like the easiest, best interview. What is your absolute favorite thing about being an esthetician?
Um, I think, well, I love helping people feel good about themselves.
Yeah,
That's what I loved about being a makeup artist and still love about being a makeup artist. I do weddings, events, and I just love getting people ready for a big event or a big day that they really just want to look and feel their best
nice.
and helping them with that.
I love that. So being an esthetician, for me, like of all the career fields that I've had, of all the jobs that I've done, this is hands down, even like being in business for myself, hands down, the absolute easiest. The easiest, the most relaxing. How would you
It's so
describe,
relaxing.
yes. How would you describe being a solo esthetician?
Um, it's difficult and easy.
Okay. What's the
Um,
difficult part and what's the easy part?
you have to know how to do a whole lot of different things. The self promotion, all of that, that's not really something that I've done before.
Oh yeah.
In LA, it was always word of mouth, and I would just get to know a community and get that going. Um, Here, it's been a little more advertising and a little more trying to get clients where they are, and that's been difficult. That's been a lot of putting myself out there when I would rather, like, cuddle up in a blanket and not be out there.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I for sure, as a overall, just a person, a woman, I've grown the most doing this because yes, we have to put ourselves out there and do all these things. When I had a job, I had social media, but I wasn't really on it. So
yeah.
yes, and like here I am, like with the podcast, talking to strangers.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, it all came from just me doing skin.
Yeah.
So it is a great blessing, I would say. So the hardest part about being an esthetician is
The hardest part is self-promotion, in my
okay.
opinion.
Okay. And what do you do to self promote?
I am on Instagram, I am on Facebook, I talk to people in the community, sell my products at farmers markets.
Nice.
Um,
Do you have a subscription service?
I'm trying to figure out how to set one up.
Game changer.
Yeah,
Figure that out. And then uh, are you're in the groups?
I'm in the groups, yeah.
And then do you go to like when they host stuff, do you go to those things?
I
That
do
helps.
sometimes when I can, yeah.
Yeah, just getting popular in those communities because that is like um they just share all the time. They share
Mhm.
you once they fall in love with you. What are you grateful for? Most grateful for today?
I am very, very grateful for my wife and her help with everything.
I wish. I'm like, where's my husband? I need some help over here. I need help.
Even, and everything from help with the business side of things to help with the emotional side of
I would
things,
just think that's
and
what I was
just
thinking emotionally. Yes.
yeah, just being a support there
Yeah. Yeah.
is it's very stereotypical to say it, but she's my rock, you know?
Right. Thank God for it. Like,
Yeah.
luckily you have that. Um, who is your ideal client?
My ideal client is, let's see, probably about 40 to 45 years old. And she's getting married for the second time and wants to get her skin right for her wedding and then have her makeup done for her wedding and also have her mom's makeup and her daughter's makeup done for her
The whole
wedding.
crew.
I absolutely love working with generations.
Nice.
I just think it's so much fun to see how similar faces look over the years
Right.
and
And
how style changes with
yeah.
different people within a family. So,
Yeah. Along with their personalities.
oh
Yes,
yeah.
that is cool. The makeup portion of esthetician school was like I've never been a makeup girl. And I've never like really worked with it. So for at my school they allowed us to do, and I know it wasn't set up this way, but they gave us like little sheets. It'll just be a blank face and we can
Mhm.
use the makeup to color on the sheets.
Yeah.
And we would get, if I remember correctly, it was like 1 point per sheet.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, I got this in a bag." So what I did was I got a stack of the sheets and I would put them, I kept a folder with me all the time. So I would put them in the folder and any downtime that I got, I was like doing those sheets. And that's how I got all
Perfect.
my makeup points because like I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I just know I need these points in. And I don't think the instructor ever even caught on to like Erin is getting all her points through these little papers.
Yeah, well,
But I figured it out. But no, makeup has not been my strong point ever.
yeah, my teacher's strong point was not makeup either. And so I got all my makeup points by teaching the class for that
Oh,
portion.
how funny. Well, however we could get it right.
Exactly.
Okay, so you said you make products. So
Yeah.
they're all natural plant-based products?
Yes, they are.
Period. So I do the same. So what's your favorite product and why? Tell us about your products and how they can
Um,
find your products, everything.
you can find my products at www.mbscskincare.com. My favorite product right now that my skin is just loving is my hydrating duo. It's a hydrating toner with a hydrating serum. And
Nice.
so you wet your face with the toner. The toner has rose water, lavender water, glycerin, let's see, a few other plants, humectants, that kind of thing. And then the serum has hyaluronic acid. And
Nice.
so it just takes all that nice stuff and from the toner and just sinks it in really nicely.
Seals
And
it
it,
in the skin.
yeah,
Nice.
and it just really hydrates and plumps really well.
Nice. How often do you give yourself facials?
Every 2 weeks if I'm
Uh,
not too busy.
right.
I just moved, and so I took about a month off, and maybe 2 months, and that was rough.
You can tell the difference. Wait, you
Oh
took
yeah,
the month off of your skin or off work?
off my skin. I didn't
Oh
give
yeah.
myself a
We
facial.
can always tell the difference. And I'm always like, when I don't give, like, when I don't have time to give myself a facial, I'm always like looking in the mirror, like, oh, I need a facial.
Hmm.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can
I took
always
a
tell.
dermaplaning class last week,
Nice. How was
and
it?
it was pretty cool.
Nice.
It was through PCA, and yeah, we just learned how to dermaplane. Practiced on a
I've always been scared to do it,
another
but
one.
I don't know if it's illegal. I mean, it's legal here. I know they changed a few things this year. But I know prior to it wasn't legal for us to do it
Oh
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Missouri. I joke that Missouri is the Wild West for estheticians. We can do a lot of things,
Yeah, that's good.
so for better or for worse. But
Right.
it makes it very interesting to find a path. There's a lot of
There's
different
so
ways you can
much.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever go live and give yourself facials? That
Mm,
helps too.
that's smart.
Yeah. So during COVID, after school and when we couldn't take clients or anything, I was just like, okay, so because I have a studio in my backyard, so I was
Mhm.
just like, okay, nobody's gonna know like where I'm at.
Yeah,
How are they gonna find me? And then once the whole world opens back up, they're not gonna just know that I do facials.
yeah.
So I gave myself the job of getting up, getting dressed every single day, going outside, setting up. I just had a whole little setup and
Mhm.
everything. And I would give myself a facial every single day on
Oh,
live.
wow.
Yeah. And then I had created this it was kind of like a game, something like similar to what we're doing. And I would go live with just people and we would just ask each other questions back and forth. But while I was doing that, I was giving myself a facial like
Ooh, cool.
throughout. Yes, but the thing is, when the world opened back up, everybody knew, oh, that's the girl that's on live giving facials. Everybody was wearing a mask, so they like hit me up like, I need a facial, I need a facial. So it
Okay.
works.
Yeah, totally.
But for you, and then like because you're there, you can because you're a part of the groups, you can go live in those groups and give
Oh,
yourself
wow.
facials. Yeah, and talk about your products and like all these different things. So that's a idea as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah. It's work though, but yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
when I first started, eventually the same people would get on a live and they'll be talking to me. But when I first started, I'm just like here talking to a camera by myself, like
Mhm.
just explaining the process. Nobody's on the live, but I
Yeah.
just you just got to keep at it.
Yeah.
Um, what is one question you would ask another business owner?
What have been the most successful ways that you have found clients
So
and found your niche?
what has been one of the successful ways that you have found clients in your niche?
Yes.
My question to you is your question to the business owner.
Okay. Um, I have found that my niche has kind of found me and seems to be brides. Um,
Oh,
I've been in the bridal groups and talking to people and doing all
I used
that,
to be in those groups.
but I haven't gone live and given myself a facial on them yet, which obviously I need to do.
Yes.
And I have lost what the question was. I apologize.
No worries. I said, what was the question to a business owner? And you said, oh,
Oh,
how did they
yeah,
go about finding,
finding their niche and finding clients.
mhm.
Yeah, just the Facebook groups and really getting out there into just the bridal and beauty world. Getting to know people has been
Yeah.
really good.
I'm gonna start. I didn't even think about the bridal groups. I'm gonna be in the LA bridal groups now.
Mhm.
I'm on that one. So there's been many times where there has been just like in the beginning, it's like it's hard to find clients. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do, how do I go, which direction to choose. Have you been in this space where you're just like, okay, like what do I do next? And if so, like what was the situation and how did you like maneuver from it?
Well, there have been a lot of times that I just haven't known what to do next to get clients.
Yeah.
And I have done a little bit of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. Let's see. I do services at a retirement community
Oh, nice.
about one time a week. I do, I get clients through my farmers markets, through let's see. Yeah, just everywhere I can find people.
Yeah.
I
Just
got my
figuring it out.
cards. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So do you ship your products and all that?
I do. Yes.
How's that?
That I haven't had much of a problem with.
Ugh. So I don't have problems with it, but it's just the post office. So what happened was I just got so frustrated with like the post office losing my packages and just
Okay.
all this stuff. So I went on my website and I was like pickup only. Like I went down on, on all the products and I was just like pickup only, pickup only. And
Mhm.
then probably December and I was just like, okay, I'll like, but I don't promote products at all just because like I just feel like it takes away from what I'm doing. Most of my products are sold because of the clients, but the products are what kept me afloat during COVID
Yeah.
because we couldn't take people, so I had to sell products.
Yeah.
Um, but I have a love-hate relationship with online sales with my products.
Yeah, I get
Um,
that.
yeah. So do you believe in work-life balance?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it, but I believe in it.
What is it? What's your idea of it?
It is, to me, a decent work-life balance is taking time for your life when you're not worrying about work. And
Yeah,
I
that's
try
hard for me.
it's really hard for me to I'm I'm trying to pick up a tea habit, um, drink
Like,
tea in the
uh,
afternoon and, like, have a minute, just, like,
oh, like a
chill.
tea moment. Okay.
Yeah,
Your tea
just, like,
time.
have my little tea time.
Right.
Let's see, what else? I've been meditating, I've been, yeah, just getting my mind right.
Well, maybe one thing that I have that one once you said that, because what I did was when I quit my job, I gave myself a few rules. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm going to work the hours that I want to work, and I'm not gonna provide services that I don't absolutely enjoy doing.
Yeah,
Um, so one of the rules the work when I want to work. So I
Mhm.
give myself, because I'm not a morning person. So
Yeah.
I give myself my morning. So I get to do whatever I want. If I want to sleep in, if I want to get up, make
Mhm.
breakfast. And I don't start my clients until 11. So
Okay.
I guess that's a work life balance
Yeah, that's
for me.
great.
Yeah. Do you think being in business has changed you at all?
Um, Probably, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how. I've been, you know, as a makeup artist in LA, I was kind of working for myself too. And so I think I've been an entrepreneur for a very long time. So it's hard to remember what I was like beforehand.
Before, while you were at work? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What do most people think about you that is just not true?
Um, People seem to think I'm an extrovert. That's not true.
No.
No, I'm
I think I'm
quiet.
a bit of both. I have my
Yeah,
moments where I'm just like, "Oh no," and then I'm like, "Okay, let's get it." um,
yeah, like, I'm definitely more homebody-ish. I love the one-on-one interaction. I love talking with one person at a time, but as you make more and more people, it gets more and more difficult for me.
yeah.
I
Um,
like working with small groups, but not large groups,
yeah.
I would say.
Same, because if I know we're doing something or we're going somewhere, depending on the location, if I feel like it's too many people, I'm like, oh no, this is too much. Like,
Mhm.
it's just draining for me. It just sucks my energy after too long. um, I had a question a few minutes ago. Why you said something, and I hate when I do that. But what are you most proud of in your business?
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's what it was. I remember. Go ahead. I'm
Write
sorry.
Okay, write it down, don't forget it. Um, I am most proud of just keeping the doors open and keeping it afloat,
For
and,
real.
getting enough money every month to pay the rent.
Yeah. So this was the question. So is it just you, or do you have like, yeah.
It's just me.
Yeah.
My wife does help with my website and some business things.
Okay.
She's more the organizer, I'm more the creative.
Okay.
Um, I let's see, but I'm the only esthetician and I do all my own scheduling.
Yeah. So is that difficult? The schedule, do you what scheduler do you use?
I use Square.
Oh yeah, me too. And everybody always gives me compliments like your scheduling thing is so good.
Oh, yeah, I get that all the time, and I'm just
Mhm.
like, "Okay,
This is
thanks."
the only one I've ever used. This is all I
Yeah, me
know.
too.
um I forgot. It was something else about because you said, oh my goodness, I don't know. But one thing you've always wanted to do and you have not, and why not?
Hmm. I've always wanted to do a destination wedding.
Oh nice.
I would
Like,
love to skin prep someone at home
okay.
and then go to the destination and do their makeup for the wedding. I think that would be very fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
that would be fun.
I just haven't come across one yet.
I know. I'm about to get in these these wedding groups. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that. I think because every now and then I'll get like somebody will message me or contact me one way or another, and they're like, I'm getting married,
Mhm.
and it'll be like a year or so ahead, and they're just like, I just want to give you a heads up. Once it's closer to the date, I want to have my skin prepared and all that, but
Yeah,
I never hear from them.
yeah,
How important is it to you to build a personal brand?
Um, I think it's very important. Um, my brand is me. I'm the only one here,
Yeah.
at least not behind the scenes.
Yes.
Um, and I have very strong values that I hold, and I like to see those values reflected in the brand.
Yes. So is there what is the long-term goal?
The long-term goal is not to die penniless. Um,
Period.
I would say I would love to get my product into a few stores. I don't know how big I wanna go, whether I wanna stay in the St. Louis area or stay in the Midwest or go bigger than that. Um, and then get to the point where I'm working full time for an esthetician, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd like to
Wait.
do,
Oh, you mean full-time hours?
yeah,
Okay.
like, but you know how as an Esty, it's so physical. You can't really work for a full 10-hour day. So I usually work about 6 hours a day doing esthetician work. And then I'll do 1 day a week doing formulating.
Nice. What is your most popular service?
Mine is just my Healing Hands facial. That's my most basic facial. It's a 50-minute service. It includes a double cleanse, skin analysis, enzyme exfoliation, then extractions, a mask, and finishing products.
Nice. And
That
what do you
being
do?
said, I am looking at reconfiguring my facials a little bit to be more about getting ready for an event. So having like a purging facial that you do 4 weeks before the event, and then the event facial that you do 1 week before the event, or like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I've been brainstorming and working with that right now.
Your most popular facial, how much is it?
$89.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, St. Louis is less expensive than LA by far.
Yeah. I mean, but if it works, it works
Yeah.
because if you getting the people in there, you can make the same amount of money.
Oh, yeah.
Um, I don't know why I keep forgetting the questions, but what would you say to your younger self 5 years ago, and 10 years from now? So your younger self and 10 years from now, a message.
My younger self, um, well, 5 years ago, I was in a bit of a rough place. I was dealing with some mental and emotional health issues, and so I think I would just tell myself that, as cheesy as it is, things are gonna get better.
Everything works itself out.
Exactly. And then 10 years from now, hmm, I don't know. I wanna know what she has to say to me.
Right? She has to look back.
Yeah,
What I was gonna ask was, are you on Google?
I am, yes.
Okay, so do you have a lot of Google reviews?
Um, a reasonable amount.
Okay, so what I did was, and I still do this. So in order for me to get because I feel a little weird about taking pictures and stuff of people that are paying. So
Yeah.
what I do is I go in the groups and I offer free facials to first time clients.
Okay.
And then that allows me to get the videos for my social media. And once they leave, I send like a thank you notice or a thank you text, and then it has like all my links to my social media. But
Okay.
I also leave my Google link. And then I'd say, like, if you like, can you please leave a Google review? So I've
Mhm.
been doing that since I very first started. Right now, I come up number one in my area. I have
Oh, wow.
550 or something 5-star Google reviews. So that
Okay,
is
yeah, I
an
don't live
absolute.
anywhere near that.
But see, but what the benefit of that is that I get a lot of clients from Google because
Yeah,
I come up first, and so I mean, it's an idea.
yeah, definitely.
So the point of this podcast, of course, is to allow people to share what they're doing in their businesses, share their business and their story. Because I think we all have a extremely unique story. My story is out of this world, unbelievable to me. So I'm always curious as to, like, okay, how did you get here, or how did it start, or I always want to hear the story. But on the flip, like, I talk to, because I'm doing so many facials, I talk to so many people, and they have like these desires and these dreams and all these things that they want to do, but they're not doing it, and they're not doing it not because they can't do it, only because they're scared to do it.
Yeah.
And us, like, that's out here actually doing it. um I would hope that they're able to see this and get inspired and get up and go do the thing.
Mhm.
So to the girl or guy or whoever is watching this, what do you have to say to them? What word can you give them?
I would say find time every day to do what's important to you, because what you prioritize is what you do.
Mm,
You can say you prioritize something till you're blue in the face, but if
yeah,
you're not doing it, you're not prioritizing it.
I love that. I need to get in the gym. I need to prioritize the gym.
Ugh, I just gotten back to working out. I am
Ugh.
sore.
I just don't like it, and I have to, I guess, tell myself something else because it's just not working out for me. Like, I've been struggling to, like, convince myself to fall in love with working out for a whole year now. So it's just like, but the
Have you ever
soreness,
tried belly dancing?
I have not. That sounds like a good workout.
Yeah, belly motions with Portia on YouTube.
How is that what you do?
I do, yeah.
How long have you been doing it? I don't have any rhythm, first of all.
Well, you're alone in your living room. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just
What is
shake
it?
it.
Belly dances with Portia?
Belly motions with Portia.
Deadly Emotions with Portia. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try it, and I'm gonna
it's
record
fun.
myself and post it on social media. Tell them that Ricky sent me here, and look what she got me doing, y'all. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try it for real.
Yeah,
Watch.
do it. It's fun.
Okay. How long is the workout?
They range from about 15 minutes to about an hour.
Uh, Oh, okay. I'm gonna start with the 15 minutes.
Right now, I'm doing mostly 15 to 30.
Okay. It seems like a good workout though.
Yeah,
Belly dancing just reminds me of hula hoop. And when I just remember when I was a little girl, I loved to hula hoop. I tried it as an adult and it just didn't work anymore. I was like,
yeah, it's
what
hard.
happened? But I used to love to hula hoop. Okay, so this is just a quick little game that I do. So I'll list off 5 words, but I'll list a word, whatever word that I say, whatever comes to your mind, you list, say whatever you say, and according to what you say, I'm gonna respond.
Okay.
Um, water,
Ice.
code.
Globes.
Who? What is? What'd you say? Sorry.
Globes, like cold globes.
Oh, facial.
Yeah.
My word was facial.
All right. Relaxation.
My man.
Um, I have no idea.
Is that the word?
Um, sure.
Okay, you said that you have no idea. Creativity.
Work.
Period. That would do it. That was fun. I always like
Yeah.
doing well, I always try to challenge myself because when I first started doing it, I'll be like a little slow at it. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I want to like see if I can do it faster and faster.
Yeah.
Um, so you are in St. Louis. Do you have like a suite or
I do. I'm
yeah?
currently within the St. Louis Wellness Center.
Oh, okay, nice. So you have other who else is in the building?
We've got therapists, massage therapists. We've got let's see, we've got an acupuncturist, we've got a gym. We've
Oh,
got
nice.
absolutely everything that you need for on your wellness journey.
Yeah, like a one-stop shop. Nice. And
Yeah.
then are there other estheticians in there, or are you the only
Nope,
one?
I'm the only one.
Oh, well, that's good. Does
Yeah,
that help at all?
a little.
Yeah.
I get
Nice.
to know the people through the center and all that.
Okay. Are you still I'm like hella super really close with my esthetician friends. Are you still close with any your people from esthetician school?
Not really.
No. I
No.
I still, but we had a very unique situation, but I'm still really close with the girls.
Mhm.
I'm still in contact with the instructors. So I
Yeah,
just,
I'm still a little bit in contact with my instructors.
yeah, it was, I just absolutely loved esthetician school, like
Mhm.
hands down, the best place ever. um, a loving relationship or money? I know that's
Loving
kind of
relationship.
yeah, I'm all that's kind of hard to
Easily.
answer with a spouse.
Mhm.
Okay, what motivates you the most in your business journey?
Um, Trying to find financial freedom
Mm.
and being able to do what I want when I want to and have the money to do that.
And how do you plan for that? Excuse me.
Well, I'm still figuring that out, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
I am basically, I've figured out what I want to be doing and what I don't want to be doing, and I'm figuring out how to make money through it.
yeah. Isn't that a great blessing though that we live
Oh, yeah.
lives where we can like just like, let me sit and think what I want to do, what I don't want to do, how much I want to
Mhm.
charge, like all these things is opposed to going to clock in and they said that I get paid this much an hour and
Yep.
this is what it is. Is there anyone that you like to think along your journey, like someone that you feel like really helped out?
Mm, let's see. I've had a lot of really good aesthetics teachers, both in California and in St. Louis, that have helped. And that, I can still, I haven't really gone back with questions and stuff, but I know that I can,
Yeah.
and that helps.
Is there anyone in particular?
Um, let's see. My teacher, Sharon, and let's see. I'm trying to think back to my teacher in LA. Her face is in my mind, but
You can't think of her name.
I can't think of her name right now.
Okay, so are you in contact with her at all or no?
I'm not, no.
No.
We're on Instagram, but
Okay, so teacher sharing, and if you follow the girl on Instagram, the teacher in your head, message them and let them know how much you appreciate them, um, and just give them a good thanks and a shout out for
yeah,
whatever they've done. Don't forget.
will do.
Is there anything you like to share? How people can find you? Any questions?
Um, let's see. I am on Facebook and Instagram as Mind Body Skincare. I'm easy to find as Ricky Techner. My last name is Techner. It's like tech nerd without the D. Um, and I'm very easy to find online.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I've got my website, I've got my Instagram and Facebook, and yeah,
And your number one seller is
my hydration duo and my hand cream.
Hydration Duo Hand Cream at mbsc.com. Did you say that's what it was?
MBSCskincare.com.
Oh, mbscskincare.com. Okay. You guys check her out, her products out. Um, well, I would just like to say thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up for me, for you, for the podcast, for the skincare game.
Of course.
So this was
Gotta
so
show up every day.
period. But this was really fun. And if you ever have anything that you like to share, or if you ever want to do another podcast, just hit me up. I'm always open to it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a time difference there? What time is it there?
Yeah, it's almost 9.
Oh, 3 hours difference. Okay. All right. Well, you have a good night,
All right,
and
you
I will talk
too.
to you soon.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you. Um, how fun was that? Like what how exciting for I didn't even know. Like I said, I don't know what who's coming up. They do fill out a application and they add all their details, but by the time we go live, I don't remember all that. So I had no clue that I was talking to an esthetician. Like I absolutely um love everything about what I do, but it's even more exciting to talk to people that are in the field as me. Um, Super relatable. They understand what it is that I'm doing. They understand what I'm going through. Or we understand each other really. So this was like hella fun. So to anybody that is, because I get a lot of people asking me about skincare stuff, asking me questions, or they have a desire to go to esthetician school, I would say do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, have fun. And if the schooling isn't fun, because most times we are in class all day with a bunch of different women, don't focus on the drama, because a lot of people have drama in class. So if that is the situation, don't focus on that. Focus on the end goal, which is getting your state boards. I mean, passing state boards so that you can go on to work the best job ever. um, Word of the day. I said I was going to start adding word of the day to the end of the podcast. So word of the day would be to um no matter what is going on, no matter what you are faced with, good or bad, because it's good things sometimes tend to slow us down as well. Um, but continue to focus on the goal, continue to keep God first, continue to um, set a goal and work towards it like never before. Um, and get it done. Just get it done. Get it done. Get it done. So don't forget to thank God for your blessings. Don't forget to say your prayers. And don't forget to take care of your skin. You guys, if you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, subscribe, leave comments, ask whatever questions you have. This is Facebook as well, whatever comments, questions you have, feel free to list them. If you are a business owner, and you are interested in being a part of the podcast, I would love to have you message me on whatever platform you are on right now. Um, Me and my I'm working on that. But I will see you guys not tomorrow. I believe I have another one on Monday. So I only record Monday through Thursdays. So I will see you soon. Bye.